Florida versus Florida State. Florida State is -10. The over-under is 57.5. Trey, I'll start with you.
The Florida Bowl. I'm pretty excited to see who's going to come out and win. If you would have said after week 1, we would have said Florida is going to be national champions and Florida State is going to be the worst team in the NCAA. But both teams have switched courses, and Florida State is hot right now, and Florida might be one of the worst teams in the SEC. So I'm going to go Florida State -10. Florida State is 4-0 ATS in their last 4 games overall. Florida State is also 6-0 ATS in their last 6 games in November. Florida is 3-9 ATS in their last 12 road games. So I'm going to go Florida State here, -10. It's a lot of points. It kind of scares me, but I think their offense should show up against Florida.
Yeah, I don't think it is a lot of points over this Florida State team. Florida's broken. We saw it last 2 weeks. Last week they lost to Vanderbilt in their last contest. So Florida State has been very, very good, winning in the last 4 games, covering the spread in all of those games. So Florida State's just a hotter team right now, and Florida – I don't know what's wrong with Florida, but they are broken. So I'm going to take Florida State to win big. I don't think the 10 is going to be a problem for this team. Teats?
There's no team right on this one. I'm taking Florida +10. I'm doing it against any good thoughts, honestly. I kind of want to just go drink after this, but, it's an in-state rivalry game. It's a big rivalry game. It's almost as big as Florida State and, Miami, and that's a pretty big rivalry whenever we get to see it. I just think that Anthony Richardson, he's going to bring them to the promised land at least one more time for the rest of the season. Like we were talking about, he could be a top quarterback this season. He's looked as good as a bad quarterback could be for a team that should have been so much better this year. Everything I look at, I've got notes. Everything I'm looking at says Florida State should win this one honestly, like 30 points. I don't even know. But I'm going Florida +10.
All right. Gut pick of Florida +10. I don't hate it, Teats.
It takes guts.
It does. All right. Florida +10 for Teats. Trey and I are riding with Florida State -10.